an Oreo. How do we change this plain little Oreo into a chocolate ball, which I call a chocolate munchkin? All right, let's be right back, guys. We out with the power. Alright, today we're about to do something a little special with the Oreos here. So we're going to cover it in chocolate. We're going to make them into little munchkin balls. And all you need is Oreos, chocolate, and cream cheese. These three magical elements is going to make a really nice treat for the holidays. For people coming by, I know you're trying to get your house together. You need to take a dish to your family event that's coming up. You got Thanksgiving that's coming up real soon. So this right here would be the perfect little treat, and I'm telling you, the kids is just gonna love it. They're gonna beg you to make these like all the time, because I get my kids doing this all the time, asking if they can make the Oreo balls all the time. All right, so we're gonna hit this in 1 minute. I'll see you guys in the kitchen 1 second. Okay guys, make sure that you have all your items that you need. So you're gonna need something to crush the cookies with in a container, or you can use a Ziploc bag and smash them all up in there. Me personally, I just like to use a bowl to crush everything up in. It's a little easier for me to do it this way because I can scoop it up out of the bowl. When you're using a Ziploc bag, you can crush them that way, but it's going to be a little harder to take out of the Ziploc bag. And plus, when you're smashing them in the bag, they will tend to stick to the bag, so it's a little harder to take them out of the bag. So I just like to crush them everything, crush all of the cookies up inside of the bag, inside of a bowl, which is a lot easier. You get to scoop them up because you want to get them consistent with almost like cookie dough as you're crushing them. So I just like to mash them up pretty well. I like mine's a little crunchy, so I'm going to use more I will be using more of cookies than anything. When you place the cream cheese in, that's going to give it the consistency of the actual cookie dough. So I'm going to take a couple of scoops of cream cheese here and place it inside of the bowl with the smashed up cookies that I did. Might need a little bit more cookies because this is pretty much, might be a little bit too much of the cream cheese here. So you stir it around, smash it up real well. I like to use gloves because it's a little messy. I hate this stuff all between my fingers and fingernails. You should already know if you've been watching my YouTube channel, I don't like a lot of things on my fingers. So I like to use gloves. Not so messy. Messy on the gloves, but not so much on my fingers. So, smash it up real well. Get it real consistent, almost doughy like. Keep smashing. So it's gonna take a while before you, probably about 5 or 10 minutes of smashing this stuff all together. So I'm gonna need a little bit more cookies, I believe, because this is a little too mushy for me. But it will dry up the more cookies you have in there to make it a little harder. So I'm going to place a little bit more cookies here. Yeah, a little bit more cookies to smash up, make it a little more stiff. And the gloves, it doesn't stick that well on the gloves I noticed when I was using my hand, oh my God, it was so terrible. Just smashing this up and hard for me to take it off, to scrape it off my hand. So I would suggest using gloves. Yeah, to smash it up pretty well there. And it's gonna be like cookie dough, basically. And once it's like the consistency of cookie dough, you can take that and you're gonna roll it all up. Just take little small pieces, roll it up real nice. You want to squeeze it too to get some of this oil out of it, get some of the oil off of it from the that's coming off the cream cheese. So when you rolling each little ball, you want to make sure that you squeeze it. Wait a minute, I need a little bit more cookies here. Smash into it. Still a little bit too moist for me. So I want to make it a little more dry to get it a little bit more harder than, I don't want mine to be too soft when you bite into it. I want it a little crunch. So make sure if you want that crunch, you're gonna have to place as many cookies as you want in there. The more cookies, the more crunchier it will be at the end when it's all done. But you know, continue to smash them up. This is gonna take some muscle behind it. So smash, crunch them, whatever it takes, hammer it, whatever. Just smash them up pretty good. And remember, it's got to be like a cookie dough almost. So you're going to take little small portions of it and roll it up like so. Roll it up. Make sure it has a little shine to it. It's going to have a little sheen to it. That'll let you know that it's consistent and it's ready to be rolled up and placed on the cookie sheet and be refrigerated. Okay, once you got all your cookie munchkins all rolled up into a nice little ball, just sit them in the refrigerator, let them chill for a little bit, and then you'll be ready to melt down your cocoa, your chocolate. Make sure you get the bake type of chocolate, something that you can microwave or put on top of the stove and melt it down. That's going to cover up the little munchkins here. So yeah, we're ready to place this in the refrigerator so they can chill for a moment. All right, so next you want to prepare to melt your chocolate. I'm doing mine the old school way. I'm an old person here, so I'm taking a pan. I'm going to place some water inside the pan and place the pot, the little glass bowl I have here. Place all of my chocolate inside of there, and then melt it that way. Make sure the chocolate is melted real nice and smooth. I don't really want to I don't like using the microwave. That's just a personal preference. I'm not going to use the microwave. I'm do it the old school way. A little water inside the pan, glass container here, all the chocolate inside, and then we'll be able to melt and dip our chocolate munchkins into this, and then you'll have a solid, consistent, nice looking product. Okay, once you got your chocolate all melted and smooth, just like that, and you have all of your little munchkins chilled for like 10 minutes or so, you can start dropping them inside the chocolate. I'm gonna roll them around. Make sure they're real nice and covered. Make sure you coat them real nice. So one batch of chocolate should work. You probably can find something that I like the little, if I do use the microwave, Walmart has a little box of chocolate that's microwavable. And it comes with a little case and everything. You can just throw that in there. But I like to just melt it the old way. So you gotta move kind of quick with this. So once they all covered, you're gonna start placing them, pulling them out using a toothpick. Or they have this thing where you can dip like chocolate and just pull them out. It looks like a it looks just like a fork. So once it's covered real nice, you sit them back on the tray. Gotta move kind of quick. The chocolate will start hardening up. Now it's not starting to cool off. Cover some more here. Or you can use a fork, another good thing to use, so it can drain. And then let it sit in the refrigerator for another 10 minutes or so. And then you'll be ready to chomp down on them. Okay, I scraped the majority of my cream off of my cookies. So if you want to scrape it all off, you don't have nothing else to do. Make a little snowman out of the cream. Yep, that's a lot of cream. That's too much. I didn't want to do it, so there you go. Snowman, cream of snowman, Oreo. Okay, so that was great. Didn't take that much time. It was quick, easy, real simple, a non-baked treat that you can do at home with your kids and take to an event with you. I mean, just make it real simple and easy. Real simple. So I'm about to chow down. Make sure that you get plenty of milk when you eat these things, because it's just basically a cookie wrapped up in chocolate. I mean, it's just so delicious. Let me know how yours turned out. These things are great. So I'm about to enjoy mine. Just cut that in half here, just so you can see it's a cookie in the inside. The whole entire thing. Let me see if I can adjust the light. Yeah. That might be too bright, but we get in there. Yeah. So, is this the cookie? Once you make it out of the cookie dough, you take the Oreo and you basically making it out of cookie dough at that point and covering it in milk chocolate or whatever you want to cover it in. All right, let me know how everybody's turned out. Hopefully it turned out just as good as mine. Make sure you get plenty of milk with these things to eat, because they're just gonna go just like that. Don't let your kids find out that you're making these things. After that, they're gonna want you to mass produce them. Trust me when I say that. They're gonna make you mass produce them. So have them help you make these things, because it's a beautiful thing. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe, pass it along, share it, and I'll talk to you guys later. X out. My granddaughter would say, so good. Later, guys. X out.